Welcome back to the Mosh Report. Thank you all for your warm response to the very first episode.
Oh shit, here we go again.
In tremendous news, Sneaky D's has been saved. The developer of the proposed condos that were slated to be built on this location has withdrawn their application to the city. The grassroots campaign that has been hard at work for months to keep it alive has paid off. Congrats to them and the Toronto scene as a whole for this huge victory. Atrophy released their much-anticipated single with Crowdkill Cartel on July the 1st entitled Overzealous. It's available now on Spotify. Go check it out and all their other music. Atrophy also released a statement in regards to their music on Elastic Stage. Quote, "In 1 week, next Saturday, we're pulling our debut EP Unpopular Demand off of Elastic Stage. We are doing this to make room for our new album as we've moved on to a different time in the band's life. If you have ever wanted either a vinyl or a CD of that record, you have 1 week to purchase it. Link is in the description if you want to grab some physical media." 7 shows went down this week alone. Sudbury got a midweek show at the Townhouse Tavern with Napoleon out of Toronto, Back Channel also out of Toronto, and Northern Static based in Wasaga Beach all performed. It looked like a great show enjoyed by all generations of punks. Punk Rock Friday, presented by Pickle Jar Records at Little Beast Brewing Company in Whitby on July the 3rd, was a happening time. With the Blatant Ripoffs, the Black Creek Killers, and continuing its summer tour, the Washout. The same night in Guelph, it was Hardcore Punk Night at Jimmy Jazz, with a heavy lineup consisting of Backbone of Kitchener-Waterloo, State Hand from Toronto, and Bird Hand playing in their hometown. July the 4th, Ottawa got a wild show at the Westboro Legion. Hometown Van Vile Entrapment played their first ever show. Desecrate from Montreal, Bruiserweight, Skullgate, also from Ottawa, and Doghouse thrashed along too. The same night in Waterloo, Revive Karaoke's Blue Room held another show, with last-minute addition Azikana, Uppercut representing Cambridge, and Misnomer all playing this amazing venue. The Washout rolled into Peterborough at the Pig's Ear Tavern on his Summer Bangers tour on July the 4th, playing with The Hack, Mickey Moon, and Scam. And finally, Hamilton got down this weekend at Resonance on July the 5th, with a number of bands including Evelyn's from Hamilton, Full Throttle from London, Slacking Idol from Montreal, Frank Dukes out of Cambridge, and Danger Box hopping on as a late addition as part of their Coast to Coast tour. We have plenty of shows coming up this week. If you're in Owen Sound on July the 10th, come out to the Rumpus Room to see Hybrid Athletes and Charlie Weber, presented by Sour Cat Records. Doors are at 8. Also in Grey County this week is the Bad Living Roadshow 3 at Frontier Ghost Town, including pro wrestling courtesy of Off the Rope Studio on Friday night and 2 nights of an eclectic range of music presented in part by Pink Lemonade Records. In Toronto on July 10th, Casino is headlining an all-ages show with Enhanced Lethal Abilities, Lice, and Right to Live at Array Music. Show starts at 7. Another all-ages show is happening the same night in Barrie at CW Coops. Vile Decree, Eden Will Burn, Backbone, and Whiskey Jack are set to play Vile Summer 2 at 7:30. The Washout is back in Hamilton on July the 10th at the Gate at 7:30. He is playing with Shore Fox, Fish Milk, Kylie Philippa. July 11th is the day of the No Bail Fest at the Brantford Skate Plaza from 5 to 11. It's a punk rock festival, a skate competition, and a flea market all in one glorious day. It is an all-age event with a ton of amazing bands and vendors. If you're in the Brantford area that day, I highly recommend checking it out. Vile Summer 2 comes to Waterloo, July the 11th at the Emmanuel United Church for an all-ages show featuring Vile Decree, Backbone, Eden Will Burn, and the Genova Project. Show starts at 6. Milton is getting a banger of a show the same night thanks to Halton Hardcore at the Third Moon Brewery. 6:30 is the show time with Casino, Spirit of Vengeance, Enhanced Lethal Abilities, and Final Act all in the lineup. The Lola Bar in Toronto is hosting Shore Fox, Kevin Murphy, and the Washout on July the 11th as the Washout's tour continues. Show starts at 7, you must be 19 plus. July the 12th, the Washout is in Barrie at CW Coops, playing alongside Making Woman and Shore Fox at 7 p.m. And finally, Vile Summer 2 comes to Array Music in Toronto the same night. Vile Decree, Eden Will Burn, and Backbone all will be playing. Thanks to everyone who let me use their pictures and clips this week. Again, if you have any events, releases, or anything else you feel should be covered on the Mosh Report, please send me it on Instagram. It's right there. I'll see everyone next week on another episode of the Mosh Report.
Brought to you by